right, Johnny!
Hi everybody, this is Johnny Earl, and I'm running for president of our union. It would be an honor to serve you. I've been a part of SEIU for the last 23 years. I've been a steward that entire time. I have been the president of my local, and the membership organizer, and I've been the vice president for a number of those years. I've been very active in our local here at the University of Oregon. Recently, I did not run. I did not run for position in our local for a reason, because I served our local, and it was time that I spent more time to serve our members throughout this whole state. I'm running for president because I know I can make a difference, as I had made a difference here at the universities. I've been the chief bargaining person in the higher education bargaining contract for the last 4 years, where we've got records amount. Prior to that, over my last 12 years or 14 years while being a part of our bargaining team, I've been part of helping our members receive over 30% increase. Not to mention, as of recently, the greatest growth in 503 has come from higher education. And I think that's a direct result from the work we did at the bargaining team. But most of all also is that we've traveled across the state and we asked members to join us to fight for a fair contract. But this is not about the contract. This is about what the future contracts will look like. This is about the membership. I want to look back at some of my leadership. I remember in 2003, I was the president of my local when there was a change of PERS and a bunch of people were worried and concerned. Well, I made sure that they got all those questions answered. We got leaders from SEIU to come down and thoroughly explain to people what are the options, retirement or staying. What we discovered is that they wasn't going to lose very much. I mean, obviously it changed in 95, but here in 2003 there was another change, creating a Tier 3 as one we refer to as. But our members were not affected because SEIU stood up behind them. I remember also in 2009 or 2008 during the Great Recession that I, since our chief bargaining person was at the bargaining table, had to tell our memberships about the furlough days and also there would be no step increases. I've been a leader in our union during prosperity and also not prosperity. And I know how to deliver that message to our members. I remember in 2011 or 12 when we realized that the banks had ripped us off all the money from the state, from PERS and all, that I organized a team after setting up a bargaining rally to go down to U.S. Bank to express our thoughts about what they had done, money they've taken from our members. I also want to reflect in 2019 when our legislators that we so dearly trusted, that we'd already vetted through CAPE, betrayed us. I was a part of the team that went over and brought them together to ask the question, why? Why did you betray us when we'd already endorsed you? And will you do that again? Because if you do that again, we were not going to endorse you. You know, we can forgive, but then again, we cannot forget. Presently, as I mentioned, I was part of the higher education bargaining team where we won a 5-year contract or a 3-year contract that's bigger than anything we received before in the past. Historical. You know, one of the biggest things we won was $1,500 cash payment. Our members needed cash. Yeah, it's great. It's lovely to get steps. It's great to get cost of livings in a few months at a time, but our members needed cash and cash now. And I stood with our members until we got those numbers. I've proven to you and I've proven to myself that I could lead in this union. I have led this local. Our membership has stayed high. We're over 75% here at the University of Oregon. Our numbers are increasing throughout higher education. But I want to represent everyone. I want to represent home care workers. I want to represent state workers in their plight to get their money back after the debacle with Workday. I want to ensure that home care workers are get paid on time for the work they've done. And I want to represent all of SEIU. I'm hoping you'll be willing to vote for me. Thank you.
Vote Johnny!